Did you just get your first big boy or big girl job? Is it in the Quad Cities? Are you curious at which Quad Cities is for you? Well, let's talk about it. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. We're gonna talk about which Quad Cities is right fit for young professionals, and we're actually gonna break down the 4 major cities just so you can make a better decision on where you should go. But I can speak from experience from this, because when I moved here, I was a young professional, just graduated from college, had my mechanical engineering degree, and I had no idea where to live. So I just want to share my experience where you could probably get certain amenities from each city so that you can make a better decision on where you want to live. Now, I am a licensed realtor here in the Quad Cities, so if you have any questions about where to live, how to live, where to buy a home, well, hit me up down below, because I am the one that answers all of those phone calls, texts, and email. Let's talk about the 4 different cities. So we have Bettendorf, Davenport on the Iowa side, Rock Island, and Moline on the Illinois side. Each of them have a lot of differences and benefits to each. Let's start with Bettendorf. So Bettendorf is about, say, 36,000 people, 37,000 people, and it's really geared a lot more to the residential. You have a lot of homes over there and not a lot of commercial stuff going on. You know, when I moved here, I was worried about where I'm gonna hang out with my friends, what kind of events are going on, how I can meet girls or guys in your case, depending on what you like. And those were my main criteria when I moved here at 23, 30 now. So it's not as big a priority for me, but when I was moving here, that was my biggest priority. In Bettendorf, a few places that you can hang out is the Tanglewood. They have a great restaurant there. They have outdoor concerts right there in Bettendorf, and it's just a great place to go and hang out, chill, have some buddies over, you know, do whatever you want to do over there. But maybe the restaurant isn't what you're looking for. Well, there are a couple different breweries in the area as well of Bettendorf. So you got 5 cities over there on 53rd and 18th. You have Crawford, which is on Devil's Glen and Tanglewood. So you got a different couple options of there as far as breweries, you know, that Tanglewood restaurant. But I will tell you, Bettendorf is not really known for its partying. It does have a community college there, but it's not going to be a lot of partying going on. So if you're still in that phase of your life where you want to go out, you know, Bettendorf might not be that option for you, just because it's a lot more geared toward residentials. There's a lot of families that live there. So keep that in mind when you're moving here, that, you know, if you're wanting to go out and party, Bettendorf may not be the option, but it's a great place to go and live if you're just looking for settle down or whatever you want to do. So let's hop on over the river and talk about Moline. So I'm actually in Moline right now. This is Prospect Park. And that's a good point, is when I was moving here, I also was curious about the outdoor recreational. Now, this is Prospect Park. It does have a lake behind you, which you can't see. You can fish there. Other options as far as outdoor activities when you go to Moline is the Ben Butterworth Parkway. It's a bike trail that is connected to the rest of the Quad Cities, and it's just a really cool place to go. Walk down by the river, really enjoy that river. You can actually cross the bridge back and forth between Bettendorf and Moline. So it's a really cool hangout spot. As far as entertainment goes, your biggest hub of entertainment is going to be in downtown Moline. You have what was called the Tax Slayer Center when I moved here, but it's now called the Vibrant Arena, or the Mark, and that is the biggest space in the Quad Cities that they can have concerts, they can have rodeos, they have monster truck rallies there. It's just the biggest venue that they hold a lot of those things. It is the hub of all of the Quad Cities for those types of events, but downtown Moline itself does have a lot of different restaurants. When I first moved here, I did live in Moline. I was an intern at the time, but we would hang out in downtown Moline, you know, pretty often. In fact, we live close enough that we could just walk down there. So you have places like Beer Stube down there. You have Bent River Brewing. You have Lemongrass, which is a Thai restaurant. So you just have a lot of options when you're moving down there. And as far as the housing goes, there's a lot of residential, but there's also some apartments. It is the home of John Deere, so if you're moving because of John Deere, Moline might be an option for you because it's gonna be the closest to your work, potentially. There are facilities all over the Quad Cities, but if you're going there for the headquarters, Moline's probably a good bet for you. You know, and back to the outdoor recreation, another good option is Sylvan Island. It is just a really cool little island out in the Mississippi that you can take, you know, trail rides or just walk around the trails or whatever you want to do. It's just a really cool option if you're living in Moline, and it's something to think about if you're coming here and you don't know what the Quad Cities is like. All right, so let's talk about Rock Island. So Rock Island is on the Illinois side. What does it have to offer for a young professional? Well, the biggest thing, at least for me when I moved here, was as a young professional, I like to go out and try to meet some people. And in downtown Rock Island, they have the area known as the District. The District just has a bunch of bars, but it has an outdoor area that they'll have live concerts. They'll have different events, like Gumbo Yaya is a good one, which is a Jamaican, you know, festival. They have reggae music going. They have the beads. They have all sorts of different things going on down there, and it's just a lot of fun. And that's the biggest hub of entertainment as far as downtown Rock Island goes. The other flip side is Augustana is in Rock Island. Now Augustana is a college that a lot of people go to. So either you can meet people that way, or you can potentially take more classes if whatever job you get, you know, wants you to take more classes. Augustana is right there. It's just a great option if you're gonna move. That Rock Island may be the place for you. A lot of the homes are gonna be on the smaller side. So great place to start if that's what you're looking for. All right, so number 4 is Davenport. Davenport is the largest city within the Quad Cities. It has over 100,000 people, and it honestly probably has the most options as far as entertainment, meeting people, outdoor recreation, just everything going for it. And that's only because it's the largest. It's just gonna have more options because of the population. You know, downtown Davenport is gonna be the main hub of most things. You got a lot of bars and restaurants. You got places like Mean Billy's. You have Kilkenny's down there. The daiquiri factory just moved in down there. In case you don't know what that is, it's a bar that's basically just serving daiquiris all night. So get your sugar high there. As far as events go, they have the LeClaire Park, which they have places like Red, White, and Boom on 4th of July. They have the beer festival down there. It's all along the river. The River Bandits are down there, which is our minor league baseball team. During the summer, they had the farmers market in downtown. So just a lot of different stuff going on in downtown Davenport, and is probably the biggest hub of entertainment in the Quad Cities. We'd hang out downtown Davenport a lot when I first moved here as a young professional. Davenport has a lot of other things going for it. It has some outdoor recreation. For example, we have Credit Island, which is on the west side of Davenport. We have Sunderbrook Park, which is just a really cool place. Take a walk. It's just really cool. You feel like you're out in the wilderness essentially, but you're still technically in Davenport. So it's just a really cool option for outdoors. We have Vanderveer Park, which is in the center of Davenport. They have the conservatory there. So if you like plants, that's an option. Go take a look at plants. Just a lot of different things going on as far as recreation goes. And then Davenport also has St. Ambrose. So a lot of young people coming through there. It's just a great school. Again, same reason for Augustana. If you're coming here, maybe you need some further education from your company, or you just want to meet people. You know, St. Ambrose is a hub of the college in the Quad Cities and in Davenport. So I hope this helps, but if you have any questions, like I said, I am a licensed broker here, a real estate agent here in the Quad Cities. I am the one that answers those phone calls, answers those texts, so hit me up if you have any questions. But if you want to learn more about which Quad City is for you, well, check out this video right here because I do cover it in just a little bit more detail.